Well, she is one of the great legends in music, isn't she? She's sold more than 100 million records and repeatedly topped the country and pop charts. Now at 77, Dolly Parton is experimenting with rock and roll on her new album, Rockstar, and I had the pleasure of catching up with Dolly.
I've been rockin', rockin', rockin' since the day I was born. I've been rockin' till the day I'm gone.
Hey, Dolly.
Hi, how are you?
It's so good to see you again. How are you?
Well, I'm doing good. The last time I said Carl was just before I left the house. That's my husband's name.
Look, this rock album, I've looked through all of the songs. How do you zero in on the ones that Dolly Parton wants to do and do proper justice to?
Well, a lot of the songs that I did were some of my husband's favorite songs, my Carl. It gave me a new freedom in a way, because I'm usually singing country music. I used to think I wanted to do a rock album, maybe, sometime. But then as the years went by, I thought, well, I've missed that window of opportunity for anybody to take me serious. And then this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing came up. And I thought, yep, I'm doing it. And I'm glad I did. I think it's some of my best work.
I think the last time I spoke to you, they'd offered it to you, but you'd said it's not really my jam, literally. And now you're doing this 49th solo album. And it is rock and roll, and now you're in it.
I know, but I didn't think that I had earned my place there. They finally convinced me that I had. So I accepted it gracefully, but I thought I have not earned it. So that's why I decided to do this rock album. I thought, well, if I'm going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I need to have a rock and roll album.
Purple rain, purple rain.
I love this version of Purple Rain, some Elton John as well. I know you're not one to name favourites, but can you name a favourite?
Well, I happen to love the track of Purple Rain. I felt Prince's spirit in the studio with me. But of course, I love singing with Elton John. You mentioned him. And I always loved the Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, and I recorded it. And then I thought, wow, I'm going to call Elton to see if he'll sing on it with me. And he said, yeah, he would.
It's like the sun going down on me.
You're 47 now, and you've still got that work ethic.
Yeah, I'm 47 now. I'm going to stick with that one for a while. Actually, I do think I'm 30. I remember when I was 35 years old, I remember thinking my life is really good right now, and I'm going to keep that number in my head. But of course, here I am at 77 putting out a rock album, so I guess I've still got that youthful mentality.
Then I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah.
I saw you a couple of weeks ago with this beautiful Aussie, Mr. Keith Urban, who was inducted into the Hall of Fame for Songwriting in Nashville. I spoke to Keith afterwards, and I just thought, wow, mate, you've made it.
He and either his sister or a friend, they used to do Kenny and Dolly when they were just little kids. When he asked me if I would induct him, I said, well, I absolutely will be honored to do that.
I have a feeling I'm going to be talking to you again soon, and the sooner the better, about some new project that you're doing. What is it going to be?
Well, I'll give you a hint. Well, I'm doing my life story as a musical on Broadway. So it very well just might be the cast album, might be my next album.
Wow. Well, it's so wonderful to catch up with you, as always. I want you to go home and tell your Carl that you've been with the other Carl down under, and hopefully he gets real jealous.
Okay, I'll tell him if you want me to, and then I'll have to deal.
I love you, Dolly. Thank you so much, love. All the very best. She is such a legend. Always lovely catching up with her. Her new book, by the way, Behind the Seams, is out now, along with her album Rockstar, and it's fantastic.
Gee, she's busy, isn't she?
Oh, it's amazing.
Incredible woman.
47.
I know. Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?